Norgatron is here already. Wow. Thank you for being here, sir. How are you doing? That's the southeast of England this time of year. You good? You must have sent that message before I even turned my chat on. Good going. Either that or my chat's broken. We'll soon find out. Absolutely pissed it down all day. Sounds about right, dude. Yeah, it was smashing it down when I got up this morning. It's been pretty dull, wet and dark. Not the best time of year. Why is my chat overlay not working? Right, let's get the camera on and then figure out why I can't see chat without clicking directly onto YouTube. Right. Here we go. Hello there. Sindri is here as well. Welcome, Sindri. Oh, but I need to work out why my chat overlay isn't working. Let me have a look. Right, let me copy this widget so I can see chat again, hopefully. I don't know how it broke in the first place, if I'm honest. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if this works. Hey, there we go. Okay, it's working now. Right. Let me just turn that shadow off, because we don't want it to have a shadow, really. Right, let me see what you've been saying that I've missed whilst fixing something that should have never been broken. So, you know that battle box I want? Oh, the Chaos Legionaries, the same thing. How do you mean, Chaos Legionaries? You get Chaos Legionaries in the box. They're basically just Chaos Space Marines. Sindri, what am I working on today? Today we carry on with the Raptors. You can see they're starting to come along nicely now. What I'm going to do now is fill in all the black bits so that I can then figure out what else I need to do. Yeah, Norgatron, any questions you got about that Chaos box, just let me know, because all the models that are in it I've got on my shelf. So I can talk you through some stuff. That was the first thing I bought when I got back into Warhammer a couple of years ago, was the Chaos Combat Patrol. So yeah, let me know. Are you thinking of joining us? Joining the Legion? Dave Johnson's back. Good to have you here, Dave. Hi, buddy. Good to see you again. Good to see you, mate. How have you been? What have you been up to? Whoops. Let me see if I can make this transparent now, because I don't want to... just resetting the... There we go. Chat is transparent again. So we should be good to go. There's too many armies that I like, yeah. I mean, that's why I've got 10. It gets you. Rule of cool. That's what happens. You think, oh, that looks cool, I'll buy one of those. Next thing you know, you got far too much plastic in your life. I wonder what sort of plastic tax Games Workshop has to pay. I bet it costs them a fortune. Is that Led Zeppelin I hear in the background? Well, it's the player that I use is all royalty free, so it's probably legally different to Led Zeppelin, let's put it that way. That's how I avoid copyright strikes. Just been relaxing, kind of having a lazy day. Nice one, Dave. Sounds good to me. Yeah, my day's been alright, thank you. What armies do you play? Yes. That is exactly right. And I'm tempted to get the... what's it called? The Gloomspite, because I did have some Gloomspite, but I'd never put it together, and then I sold it to pay for more of the stuff that I like. But I'm thinking of replenishing the AOS. Alright, let's open the wet palette. So the wet palette's kept yesterday's paint. It's nice and usable, which is good. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. So in case I need any red today, we've got it there ready. But I think the trim is in good shape, but if I accidentally paint over it or something, at least I've got the red ready to go. Oh dear. Go on, my son. Squids galore. What armies have you completed? No. I did have a completed Tyrannid shelf a couple of weeks ago. But then I bought a load more Tyrannids. So now I've assembled all my Tyrannids, I think. Fairly sure they're all assembled. Half of them are now painted and the other half are just black. I've got a shelf of Orcs. About 60% of that is just black. Necrons, Ultramarines, Chaos, World Eaters, Death Guard. I've got a whole Tau army that is all still in the box as well. Whoa, whatever will I do? Alright, should we give this a go? Not decided which black to use yet. I guess it's got to be, well... Let's give the speed paint black a go. I don't think I've ever used the speed paint black. Do you undercoat black all the time? Not necessarily. What I usually do is either black with grey over the top or grey with white over the top, depending on the army. Ooh. Abaddon black. So my spray paint that I use is usually army painter spray. So you undercoat twice. So I undercoat with black, and then what you're supposed to do, it's called what's its name? It's got a specific name, the technique. I can't, it's completely gone from my mind. But what you do is you essentially spray grey or a lighter colour over the top from a distance. And that, oh, because I put my hand like that, the camera zoomed in. Yeah, so when you do that, so base black, spray grey from a distance, from a set angle. And what that does is that grey picks up all of the highlights, but the black stays in the recesses. So it gives you like natural light and shade. But yeah, the paints that I use predominantly are army painter paints. I think they've got a lot of good ranges. They've got some that I don't like, but you know, that goes with everything, I guess. But the best washers, I think Vallejo do the best washers. This wash is super good. I say this all the time. This is really good to get that extra depth into the model. Right, let's fill up the wet palette with some black, and then do a little bit of painting, shall we? Alright, push those guys back. In fact, I'll push them out of shot so it stops trying to focus on them. Right, will it focus on this? Why is it so dark? Is that a little bit better? It immediately wants to focus on... This is the problem with this mat that I've bought. It forever wants to focus on the mat. Right, we're going to have to manual focus. Layering. I have to try that as a layer. Yeah, layering. Layering is good. Right, we've got plenty of black bits to pick out now. So I'm going to use the contrast paint because I want to keep some of the texture in the black. I don't just want to go flat black. So you could do flat black and then highlight with like a dark grey. But I'm hoping that I can get what I need from doing it this way. It's a technique I've not tried before, so let's give it a go. Right, take my work shirt off. Don't want to get that covered in paint. Let's go do some painting, shall we? Oh dear. Haha, null noil deploy. Silence Falls, how you doing, dude? You good? Let's get these boys painted up. Yeah, that's it. Are you guys working on anything this evening? Anyone got anything they're making or painting? Or is it just an evening of watching tonight? Silence Falls. I tell you, this stuff is what I use instead of null noil. It's super good. Super good. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. I'm guessing you're a Warhammer kind of guy then, Silence. What kind of flavour Warhammer do you go for? Got an evening of AA. What's that, Sindri? Norgatron, I do like orcs as well. Oh man, you're going to need to build some shelves very soon. But yeah, orcs is super fun. Alcoholics Anonymous. Ah, is that where you're going, Sindri? Are you going to watch the stream whilst you're there, or are you going to be off soon? Oi, oi, oi! Guardian Easter has entered the building. How are you doing, sir? How have you been? The Wednesday Warrior is here. How's your week been? How's Deutschland? Sindri is heading off soon. Okay, well, thank you for being here. I hope your session goes well at AA. Orc skin looks fun to paint and not too hard. Yeah, once you get used to it and used to the right highlights and shades, it's it's quite fun. Guardian Easter is keeping well, good stuff. How are things going over on your side? Notice that your streams are getting a fair amount of views on old YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's doing really well. Yeah, this week in particular, we've done really well on like all metrics really. So I've uploaded a lot of shorts, and I actually downloaded the YouTube Analytics app today on my lunch break. And yeah, those shorts have really driven engagement, which is good. So I'm just trying to understand the algorithm and do what I can to get a good standing with it. So it's much like how I apply myself to the stream. I just do stuff and see what happens, which is what we're doing now as we contrast our black paint onto this Chaos Raptor. Not really used black as a contrast paint before, so just seeing how it goes. I had noticed a short got over 1,000 views, kind of wild. Yeah, I've got multiple shorts that have got over 1,000 views. The one I uploaded on Monday already has over 1,000. And Monday's stream got 600 views. Yesterday's stream got 800 views. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Is this Warhammer? Sorsha! This is Warhammer. This is a Chaos Raptor. It's got a big sword, a little gun, and a big jump pack. Are you interested in Warhammer? Have you got friends that have been talking about it, or maybe playing some of it? Any questions? More than happy to try and help. You only stream Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I can't remember if I responded to that or not. Yeah, I do, Norgatron. To start with, I only streamed on Wednesdays. Wednesday's the original day. And then a few people seemed interested. This was about 2 months ago. A few people seemed interested, so I started doing Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I thought, do you know what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it is. I used to stream World of Warcraft first, and then shifted over to streaming Warhammer, and now here I am. Oops. So then, Guardian Easter, are you working on anything particular this evening? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this... let me just finish this one, and then I'm going to move my light, because it's kind of not really working where it is right now. Alright. First layer of contrast black applied. Looking pretty cool. I'm working out how to build some models with varying base sizes and without instructions. Oh, what have you got? See if I can get this out without breaking anything. Easier said than done. Oh. How did I even get this in here? It's not too bad. Go. Right, so then that can sit there. And hopefully everything's a little bit better lit up now. Let's see what Guardian Easter's working on. Ah, you're really going for it then with the Age of Sigma. Wow. Very nice. Basically pterodactyls, aren't they? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hopefully this will be a bit better lit now. Seemingly made it worse. Try there. Ah, that's better. That's better. See what I'm doing now. No excuses for my terrible painting. Or at least one less excuse. Oh. Hey, Caring Commissar is back from yesterday's stream. Thank you for returning. How are you doing, Commissar? You good? Having a little scroll, and I thought I'd stop by for a little bit. I have chaos to paint, but work has done me in for today. Ooh, what chaos have you got, Commissar? What have you got? Guardian Easter, it's more that I want to have the grey pile cleared. Okay. So I can clearly look at the Blood Angel stuff that I need to build. Yeah. Grey piles of plastic all around the world. Sat and waiting for the one day it finally gets a lick of colour. These raptors I've had for over a year. Well over a year, probably 18 months. So it's nice to finally get a bit of colour on them. Nice bit of black and red to join my army. You've got some Chaos Space Marine Iron Warriors. You've painted 2,000 points worth. I suck at Hazard Stripes. I've never tried Hazard Stripes because I would do an absolutely terrible job. There must be some sort of like cheat code of how to do them. I guess perhaps it's easier with an airbrush, maybe. I have tape. Nice. Just not used it yet. Okay. Have you posted any of these in the Discord, Commissar? I'd be interested in taking a look. Sounds pretty cool. It's quite a lot more relaxing when it's not trim. I think there's just something about trim that just gives me anxiety now. Especially after that Helldrake. Good load. That Helldrake was some work for sure. Can't believe there's a guy on YouTube that's painted like a dozen Helldrakes. Ludicrous. That guy must be an absolute mental warrior. Must have a fortress of solitude in his head. Negative. I've only just found your channel. You were here yesterday, weren't you, dude? Haven't been on Discord in a while. Haha. Fail your dark. That's what people kept telling me. You failed your Dark Pact. Now paint trim for 3 hours to repair. I did like 3 full streams of trim. Yeah, you're more than welcome in the Discord. If anyone wants to join the Discord, and I'll say this a few times during the stream, so apologies if I repeat myself, but you can type !Discord into the chat, and you'll get a little invite link, and you can come and have a chat, show people what you're working on, what you've done before, what you want to work on, upload pictures of your pets, your food, whatever you want to do. Electric is back. See, Electric is a viewer from yesterday who's now in the Discord. How you doing, Electric? How's your day going? Chaos Trim does just look awful to paint. Yeah, it certainly is a sacrifice to the gods, that's for sure. Electric is pretty good, good stuff, good to hear. Are you working on any minis at the moment, Electric? You got much planned for the rest of today? Right, that's the bottom half of this one done. Let's work our way up, shall we? Not right now, but maybe soon I might do some touch-ups. Good stuff, man. Be right back, Grandpa needs me. Okay, see you shortly, my dude. Hey, good job, bro. Thank you. What? How shall I refer to you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for getting involved in the chat. Do you have a phonetic pronunciation of your name? So I can give it a go? Whoops. We got Brianna Morningstar in the chat. You need a tiny sponge to use for that. Yeah, I've got some models I'm going to use this sponge on. Maybe chop some bits up. Give it some texture. I've got a Nurgle tank I want to try and give it some plague with this. Should get some pretty cool texture with it. I like trying new things, so yeah, any recommendations you've got, keep them coming. Appreciate you being here. Are you a Warhammer kind of person, Brianna? Rip off a piece of sponge and glue it onto a pen to use for brushing off excess paint. Nice. You've seen Warhammer a bit. Do you not have any Warhammer yourself? Do you collect anything? You got any collections? Okay, that's 2 out of 5 with black on them. I accidentally backed out of the live. Brianna. I would die in 2 seconds if that works as real. You mean you don't think you could defeat a space mutant super soldier? I make stuff. Nice. What sort of stuff do you make? Keep up the hobby, friend. Painting is coming along nicely. Christopher, thank you very much. Are you a Warhammer kind of guy, Christopher? I still can't understand why I chose the smallest models in the game to build and collect and paint. Yeah, Guardian Easter, you got big hands like me, so it's the struggle is real. Although you've got a airbrush, so perhaps that can make things a little bit easier, maybe. Brianna, oopsies. Right then, Raptor number 3, here we go. I left the airbrush in the UK. Okay. Don't really have the setup to use it here. Oh, so you're telling me that there is an airbrush going spare in the UK? Or has somebody already nabbed it? Electric is back. Okay, welcome back, Electric. Hope the grandpa is good. How many models do you think you've painted on stream so far? Wondering what the number is I have to beat. Wow, you'll beat me, because I'm slow, because I sit here talking to everybody. Let me have a look at my shelf. Oh, painted quite a lot of Tyranids. I've probably painted maybe 15 Tyranids. 5 Orcs. Probably 12 Space Marines, maybe 15 Space Marines. Lots of Chaos, maybe 10 Chaos, including a Helldrake that took forever. Painted some terrain as well. And now I've got these 5 Chaos as well. So what's that, about 50? It was only a cheap airbrush, to be fair. Useful only for priming. It went to a skip. Haha, nice. I've been doing some airbrush research. Any airbrush research that you guys have that you can impart onto me would be good. Painting up some world bearers. Word bearers, not quite. These are world eaters, very close. Although technically they're just chaos painted in world eaters colours. But thank you for being here, Mac the Muppet. Monsieur Beard Beanie, good to have you here. Are you a chaos guy? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing you're a Space Marine kind of guy. Tudor Marin. All hail God Emperor of humankind. Well, that's one way of putting it. I'm more of a Chaos God kind of guy. And for Surgical Pork's question, my favourite Chaos God, as you might be able to tell, is Khorne. Closely followed by Nurgle. And Just Plain Psychotic has got 91 Tyranids. Oh, you've painted them all. That's the hard bit. Yeah, I've probably got... Just having a look. Maybe 40, 45 Tyranids. But only about 2/3 of them are painted. That is a respectable haul. Some of those models are big too, yeah. Yeah, I like the... some of the Tyranid models are big. Very big. Hey, Andrew's here as well. About halfway done with my second crisis suit. Nice, I look forward to seeing it in the Discord, man. Don't bother with an expensive airbrush. Invest in the compressor. Okay. I was looking and... yeah, the main thing for me is I need a compressor that is quiet. That is the big thing. Got to be quiet, because if I'm going to use it on stream, you've got to be able to hear me. Landon Smith is back again. Back once again for the Renegade Master. Good to have you here, Landon. How are you doing? How's your day been so far? Just realised I've forgotten to paint the bottom of all of these feet. Although I'm sure they'll be fine. I guess that's the bit that wears out anyway, so I can call it a happy accident. Alright, that's his right leg done. Working our way through. Yep, you're looking at 100 quid plus. To be fair, the airbrush is only loud when it's filling the canister. Yeah, so maybe one with a big canister is a good idea, right? Good, good. Ready to paint? Nice one, Landon. What are you painting? What are you working on this evening? You can disable the auto top-up feature, or you could, on the mid-range one I use. Okay. Waiting for my contrast paints to dry on my pop socket palette. Really nice to use with washers and other runny paints. Nice. We got the Black Country Apex Nerd says, looking good. Thank you, sir. Are you a Warhammer kind of guy? Right, let's come down the left leg now. Oh, Landon. Yeah, I forgot you're a pro level painter. Good to have you here. Painting some salamanders for a client. Nice. The Apex Nerd dabbles a little from time to time. Too many hobbies. What other stuff are you up to then? What sort of stuff's taking up your time? I used to be a bit like that. I've narrowed it all down to predominantly lots of Warhammer now. Most of my time used to be taken up by a certain massively multiplayer online role-playing game. But I'm taking a bit of a break from that now. After 20 years, I decided enough is enough. If pro means doing it for money, then sure, that's pretty much exactly what pro means. It's impressive stuff, Landon. Surgical Pork, are you ready for Halloween? I've got a pumpkin for each Chaos Deity. Mate, that sounds awesome. I like it. I like that. Do you have Discord, Surgical Pork? It'd be pretty cool to get that posted in the stream's Discord if you... If Surgical Pork or anybody else wants to join the Discord, you just have to type !Discord into the chat. You'll get a link and then you can come and say hello. There's plenty of us in there sharing our Warhammer pictures, cat pictures, food pictures, whatever you want. Alright, that's nearly the whole bottom half done. We're getting there. Which means if the bottom half of the third raptor is nearly done, that means we're about halfway there on the whole little unit. Just got myself the starter box so I can actually play a game for the first time. Nice, Landon. Which... Oh, the 10th edition starter box with the Space Marines and Tyranids in. Is that what you got? Old school RuneScape. So I still play old school RuneScape from time to time. However, I was referring to World of Warcraft. I played old school RuneScape when it first came out and they called it RuneScape 2. Old man, old man, old man. So, BC Apex Nerd, D&D, Gun PLA, TCG. Nice, good stuff. What sort of TCGs are you into? I upload videos of the Warhammer TCG. At the end of every stream, we open some packs and then they become shorts for the channel. What clanker is that? This is a Chaos Space Marine Raptor. Seen your guitars in the back. What is your best one? My favourite one is probably the black one. This one, because I bought that in the first week of lockdown during COVID and wrote loads of songs on it whilst I was stuck in my house. So that's a guitar with some memories attached to it, which is pretty cool. Are you a guitar kind of guy as well? Is that one of your vast amount of hobbies? Have you heard about the review show on Friday next week? The rumours about the new Chaos Marines. Yeah, happy to discuss. I'm looking forward to that review show. Although it's on at like midnight. I think it starts at midnight in the UK. So I don't think I'll stay up for it, but you never know. Certainly catch the highlights and a million YouTubers doing a version of it. I was watching some YouTube earlier for inspiration, and the ability to get a story out of absolutely nothing is amazing. Some of them upload 10-15 minute videos about a rumour they found on an obscure forum somewhere, and you're like, wow, that is a skill. My account is 23 years old on old school RuneScape. I still play. Nice. Yeah, it was kind of annoying when they reset the old school RuneScape accounts. That's probably 10 years ago now. Digimon TCG. Yeah, I used to sell Digimon cards in primary school. I used to sell Digimon cards and then with the proceeds buy wrestling stickers. Ooh, that's nice. Jackson King V signed by Mick Thompson. I've got a Jim Root tattoo. The other guitarist in Slipknot. Very good, very nice. Look up Chapter Master Valrak. He's the big source of a lot of these. Okay. I'll have a look. I'll have a look when I'm done with all this painting. We think he has a friend in the warehouse or something. Well, I've got a friend of a friend who I need to pay some more attention to. Who's one of the directors. He can get me discount. He's offered to get me stuff before, but by the time you've taken his staff discount off the Games Workshop prices, you're just paying what you get from a discounter anyway, really. So yeah, I haven't bothered. Hey, Norgatron's got a Slipknot tattoo as well. Nice. I've got that one. I've got the guitarist, and I've got the Slipknot S logo as well. But it's good to find all you interesting people around here. Be good if any of you fancy dropping a subscribe so we can see you again in the future. If you haven't already, then click the button. Don't worry about turning notifications on or whatever else people tell you to do. Just subscribe, and then if you get bored you can come back and we can have a chat. I mean, if you want to put the notifications on, you can. You do you. To be fair, gym route is class. Yeah, I remember when I was like 15 maybe. I went to go and see Stone Sour because that was one of the years when Slipknot weren't performing. And Jim Root threw one of his picks out into the crowd and I got it. And I was like, wow, best day ever. Then every time I played my guitar, I used my Jim Root pick, and eventually it just turned into a plain white pick because everything got wiped off. Have you guys seen Slipknot live? I missed a bit with the red yesterday. Let me grab that, seeing as the red is still on my wet palette. It's what we said right at the start of the stream. Wet palette's super useful for stuff like that. Probably a bit much. Nice. I got it. Slipknot came out with their own whiskey last year, did they now? And it was actually good. Nice, that's good stuff. Jimmy Root, probably your second favourite guitarist. Okay, who's at the top of the tree then, Norgatron? Met Mick at a meet and greet before lockdown. Shook his hand. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I've seen Slipknot live a few times. I saw them live once at Download Festival whilst I was dressed up as the wrestler Ric Flair. Woo! It was pretty fun. Head from Corn. Nice, good choice, man. Haha. Heresy, my favourite flavour. Dead Man. We were just talking about wrestling and then the Dead Man appears. How you doing?
Hey,
oh, hello.
We got a new subscriber.
We got a new subscriber. Woo! Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's a little jingle that I made myself. Hope you enjoyed it. Sweet Chin Music. I had a IPA that was called Sweet Chin Music once. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. Deadman, what exact style of heresy do you like? Are you a Korn? Are you a Nurgle? One of the other less good Chaos Gods? Hey, there's a whole music chat section in our Discord if you want to go join that. If you've got any recommendations to chuck in there, that would be pretty cool as well, seeing as you guys have clearly got very good musical taste. I was listening to a band earlier actually that reminded me of Slipknot in a number of ways, but like were varied enough to be worth a mention. They are called Blood Youth. If you want to give them a shout, you might enjoy, you may not, you may do. If you don't try, you'll never know. Alright, we're getting there now. We are getting there now. Jeremy, hello and bye-bye, I gotta go. That's my favourite French Canadian in the chat, and off he disappears into the distance. Max, anything but painting miniatures. Well, you can close your eyes, listen to the music, just have a chat. You're more than welcome. If you can type with your eyes closed, you don't have to see the miniatures. Blood for the blood god, baby! Skulls for the skull throne. I got the nickname Deadman from racing in my teens. Taker is my all-time favourite too. Yeah, man. I bought tickets to see Taker's retirement match at WrestleMania in 2020. And then the whole planet shut down, so that wasn't ideal. He had to fight AJ Styles in a cinematic match with no fans as his retirement match. Right, I think that one's about done now as well. In terms of getting that layer of black on there. Happy days. 3 down, 2 to go. Venga boys. The Venga bus is wop wop wop. Who doesn't enjoy a bit of Venga boys? Their last few albums have been meh. Who's that, Slipknot? You can't be incredible forever, can you? They've been around for, what, 30 years probably? Yeah, their new albums have got some good songs on rather than all good songs, I get that. But most bands that happens to. Hey, we've had quite a few subscribers again today. Happy days. Thank you all for being here. See Ron TV. How's your day going, sir? You good? Not too shabby, had the day off. Ooh, what was that in aid of? What you been doing with your day off? Trying to use my holidays up, but I've kept them all year by mistake. Oh dear, oh dear. I was watching a YouTube vid the other day and he's saying Sleep Token will be bigger than Slipknot. Interesting. Who doesn't love a band with a mask? Started listening to a UK band, Caskets, for a few years. Their last album was fantastic and they put on a great live performance. New album in 9 days. Threw one of their songs on the Discord. Perfect. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I will get on that. I do like a nice recommendation. I will 100% check them out. But yeah, go check out Blood Youth. I'll post their stuff in the Discord after the stream. Download announcement on Monday. Are we ready? What are your predictions? Prediction: Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance, Iron Maiden. That's the headliners. I won't. It's very unlikely I'll be going. Very unlikely. But we'll see. How about you, C-Ron? What's your prediction? What's your prediction and what would you like for headliners? Whoopsie. Similar kind of sound to Bring Me the Horizon. Nice. That's another band I've got tattooed on my arm. There's some lyrics. If they stick to the rule of headliners can't tour the UK the same year. Since when's that been a rule? Yeah, I don't think that is a rule. I think you made that up. Headline for what? Download Festival Norgatron. Which 3 metal bands do you think will headline Download Festival? It's true. No, it's not. I would like Ghost, Linkin Park, Muse. Parkway are heavily rumoured, aren't they? I think Linkin Park are an absolute definite. Oh, Blink-182 would be a nice shout. More likely to play Leeds, though, I think, Blink-182. Linkin Park will forever be defo. Maybe Deftones. Yeah, Deftones have headlined a couple of times, I think. Yeah, I would say Linkin Park is defo. Linkin Park headlined in 2007. I think Linkin Park headlined the first ever Download, right? I certainly saw them in 2007. That was an awesome experience. Not super keen on the new version of Linkin Park. think Bleak did Leeds last year. Ah, did they? Okay, so it could be a good shout for download then. Yeah, definitely. If they played Leeds last year, then that makes them a hell of a lot more likely to do download. R.I.P. Chester, the heart of Lincoln Park. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, if we're just going to talk about bands that I've got tattooed on my arm. we can talk about A Day to Remember as well. They're tattooed on my arm. Enter Shikari. I've also heard 21 Pilots in the rumour mill. Not to headline, surely. I don't know if they'd even headline the second stage, would they? Don't know, I'm a bit out of touch with that sort of stuff, if I'm honest. Bit of a boomer. I had a look at the RIP tickets. Because if I go, I quite fancy doing RIP or camper van. And it was almost entirely sold out. The thing is, though, as well, they've put an application through to sell all the fields that download is held on. So that's interesting. Might get a bit of a layout change or something. Although housing developments are never particularly quick to get going, even when they are approved. So it could be okay. What army is that? So, this is a Chaos Raptor. And my Chaos Army colour scheme is red and black because I'm a big fan of Korn. Both the band, the food, and the Chaos God. Hybrid Theory, best album ever. Yeah, Hybrid Theory and Meteora are absolute masterpieces, man. I'd even be as bold to say Meteora is the better album of the two. Sure I know those drums from somewhere. I am the Imperial Fist. Nice. Nice one, Primaris. How long have you been collecting Imperial Fist for? Have you got any on the wish list? Anything you're currently working on? 21 Pilots are massive though, to be fair. Are they? Okay. Yeah, I always kind of figured that 21 Pilots were more of a mainstream kind of band than a metal festival kind of band, but you never know. You never know. Started a few weeks ago. Nice. I completely agree, Lincoln Park. Nice. Pilots always sell out huge venues. Definitely can headline. Will be a big divider. I think it'll be even bigger divider than Sleep Token because they're a big band, but big in terms of like mainstream appeal rather than big in the metal scene, which sometimes can have an adverse effect on people in the download fraternity. Oh, to be a booker, right? Not an easy job. What was the festival I saw the other day? I saw a festival in Europe. No, in fact, it was in America in like May. And the lineup, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, was absolutely insane. So many clashes. That's if it was a real lineup. I just saw a thumbnail. But it looked so good. I have a Dreadnought and a few Infernus Marines. Nice one, Si. Sounds good to me. I've got Infernus Marines and a Dreadnought as well, but mine are blue. Ultramarines Blueberries. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a link into both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. And if any of you lovely new people to the stream want to come and talk about Warhammer, share your models, you are more than welcome. It'd be good to see you there. If not, keep pressing that subscribe button so we can do as well with the algorithm as we have been doing this week. Is it Iron Man? This is a Chaos Space Marine Raptor. Haha, damn poster boys. Yeah, dead man. Problem is, dead man, Ultramarines don't get enough releases. I couldn't even keep a straight face pretending to say that. So what do you guys think's going to get announced for Warhammer on Friday at the event? Is it this Friday or next Friday? I think it's next Friday, right? What do you think is going to get announced? What do you hope is going to get announced? It's going to be a pretty big announcement by the look of it. Oh, I'm so bad at keeping this thing in front of the camera. Yeah, so Norgatron, they just do random battle boxes at the end of the year. There'll also be end of edition boxes as well early next year. So you might be able to pick up an Orc version of that. I don't think Orc got a... Oh, Orc did get a battle box last year. They got the Stomper box, didn't they? Where the Stomper carried most of the value for the box. Wasn't the most impressive battle box. But yeah, you might be able to find last year's battle box, Norgatron. If you've already given up on Chaos and decided to go for the green boys. Hey, Sai has joined us in the Discord. Thank you for joining us, dude. Good to have you here. Huron Blackheart and Pirate Chaos Marines. Apparently Necrons are rumoured to be getting a big box. Pics leaked earlier today. I don't think it's a big box. I think it's the... you know how they did the... What was the box they did at the end of 9th edition called? Oh, I forget what they were called now. But I think it's going to be similar to that. Boarding patrol, that's it. I think it's going to be the equivalent to a boarding patrol. That's my prediction anyway. But Necrons, it looks like Necrons are getting a lot of releases. Because, I mean, there was already the leaked Shard. There was the leaked, what was it called? What are they called? I want to say fight squad, but that's not right. What's the Necron one? Might even be Necrons and Raptors that's in it. Kill Team, that's the one. Fight Squad, you donut. Necron Kill Team. I don't think that Kill Team's out yet, is it? Or maybe it is. Tomb World, I think it's called. But yeah, Necrons are getting some steady releases. That is for sure. And I guess they're not going to do... Although, I was going to say, they're not just going to do one shard, but last time they only did one shard, didn't they? So, who knows? Speculation. Got to speculate to accumulate, and I tell you what, I've accumulated quite a lot of plastic already. Sai is going to a Warhammer store on Sunday. Nice. What are you looking at picking up, Sai? Ah. Apex Nerd. I'm going to ask where you're from, but I'm guessing the Black Country. West Midlands, right? You got two near you and an Elements Games store as well. Yeah, the Elements stores are good because they're quite a bit cheaper. Although the one in the Element Games store in Nottingham constantly absolutely stinks of like mould and yeah, it's not a nice smelling store. It's very, very cramped, the one in Nottingham. Flayed Ones models appear to be in the boarding patrol equivalent. Shame Necrons are lame. Boo. Necrons are zombie space robots. What more do you want? 52 minutes away. Your closest store is 52 minutes away, Sai. Are you in the UK, Sai? That's quite a... I don't think there's anywhere in the UK that's a whole hour away from buying Warhammer. It's pretty much infected every high street in the country. There's a rumour that Ultramarines are getting more releases announced next week too. Yeah, that's what I was kind of joking about earlier. Ultramarines will never not get releases because they sell more than any other box. There's only one box in Warhammer history that has outsold the Ultramarines. And that wasn't even a Warhammer box. Thank you everybody that's been subscribing. That number's slowly ticking up. Dudley. Nice. I did a few gigs in Dudley back in the day. We're talking 12, 15 years ago now. But yeah, I did some gigs. The places I gigged in probably don't even exist anymore. That's the world we live in. Maybe some Terminators for Sai. Nice. You're in PA. What is a PA? Is that America? Norgatron's is 10-minute walk away. Nice. Yeah, popular in the southeast of England. Pennsylvania. Nice. Another USA viewer. USA, USA. Hopefully you enjoy the vibe. You've also joined the Discord, and there's always plenty of cool stuff in there. I look forward to seeing some Pennsylvanian Space Marines in the Discord soon. I'm going to find out how much it is to post stuff to America, because I think when it gets to Christmas time I'll probably do a bit of a giveaway, and with how many viewers we've got in America nowadays, I'm going to need to know what the postage is going to set me back. I'll be back while I find the Discord. This war dog trim is killing me. Oh man, I've got 2 war dogs assembled ready for painting. Although I can never do 2 chaos things in a row because I think I'd completely lose the will to live. Yeah, if anyone wants the Discord, just type !Discord into the chat. You'll get a link. You can come and see us all. See what we've been working on, what we're doing. And also there's loads of channels in there for like pet pictures, food pictures, music recommendations. Sure you'll find something in there that you enjoy. But yeah, it's awesome how quickly we're growing. We're getting loads of cool people around here, which is nice. We get very few idiots as well, which is good. Shows you that intelligent people collect Warhammer. That's what I tell myself anyway. Everything is chaos over here, from demons to titans. Ah, Deadman's a big chaos guy. Nice. Yeah, I've got a lot of chaos. I am a big chaos fan. For the real Warmaster, Huron Blackheart. Okay, Joshua. Have I seen you in chat before, Joshua? I'm not sure. I kind of recognise the name. Well, thank you for being here, sir. Are you hoping that there is a Huron Blackheart model being released soon? Ah, it's your first time. Nice. Good to have you here. Ha! I would bust several nuts. What an exquisite way with words you have, Joshua. Yeah, it's rumoured. Although this time of year, pretty much everything's rumoured, right? But who doesn't want Chaos Space Pirates? We're going to get 10 more Ultramarine kits instead. Yeah, I think that's the main issue with 10th edition is there hasn't been enough Ultramarine releases. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. I'm going to go to Warhammer World with that on a t-shirt. See what kind of conversations I can get into. Welcome back, Dead Man. Did you join the Discord? Let me have a look. Let me have a little look. Oh, nice name in the Discord. Skulls for my Skull Throne. I like it. I've got a skull altar for Age of Sigmar that we made on the channel last week. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anybody else wants the Discord? Exclamation mark Discord. Come and join us. Especially if you're a Chaos fan. That is always fun to get more chaos in the Discord. We can all relate to our endless evenings of painting trim. Well, we're getting there, slowly but surely. AA Ron. Just waiting for Phobos Calgar. Yeah, I saw someone post earlier. Like, we're going to get Phobos Calgar, Jump Pack Calgar, Winged Calgar, Sleepy Calgar, Grumpy Calgar. Fuck it, give Calgar a jump pack. Yeah, exactly. AA Ron gets it for sure. What is the worst Space Marine chapter in your opinion? Sai doesn't like Dark Angel. Ah, okay. I don't particularly dislike any. My favourite Space Marine chapters are probably Blueberries, Black Templar, and Blood Angels. They're probably my top 3. I don't know what my bottom 3 would look like. Oh, Casper's got ill. Oh dear, lurking in the background with Papa Nurgle's gift, which I had a couple of weeks ago. Not nice. Hope you get better soon, dude. Robert Webb, what are we painting? We are painting Chaos Space Marine Raptors. AA Ron doesn't like Emperor's Children, really? That's a surprise. I think they're the 3rd coolest looking Chaos. Worst is Iron Hands, no lore, which sucks because they're an OG Legion. Yeah, they've still got gaps to fill in that department, haven't they? For sure. Who wants to write lore when you can make a new version of Calgar? Sunshine's back in the chat. Good to have you here, sir. It's been a while. AA Ron, I keep laughing at that, thinking of Key and Peele. Yeah, that's exactly it. AA Ron. We got an AA Ron. That trim is unreal. What Chaos Space Marines are they? Average dude, good to have you in the chat.
Hey,
oh, we got a subscriber, baby. Through the warp we go. Through the warp we go. Little journey through the warp there to celebrate a new subscriber notification. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so these are Chaos Space Marine Raptors, painted with a lot of blood for the Blood God in mind. As a Death Watch fan, I can't wait for the probable new releases for our line. Nice. The best is Night Lords. Joshua straight in there with Night Lords on a chapter. Hate Emperor's children, but love that they have a great villain. Good lore. Sai likes the Imperial Fist. Nice. Sons of Medusa. Wow. We've got some real random shouts coming out here. Have a good week, Olmouth. See you next week. Yeah, cheers for being here, Norgatron. Appreciate that, dude. Have a good week. I'll see you in the Discord. Love the colour scheme for Sons of Medusa. What does that look like, AA Ron? Let me chuck a link in the chat for anyone that wants to come and show us what they've been working on. I've just seen someone's posted in the meme chat, and I bet it's a meme about either Space Marines or Kelgar. Without looking. I'll have a look at that a little later on. Joshua, the top tip. Gemstone Red from Army Painter. I've got a lot of Army Painter paint, but that's not one that I currently own. I'll keep an eye out for it though, thank you. Minotaurs are cool, nice. I really need to paint my Grey Army. Well, AA Ron, if you're in the Discord or subscribe to the stream, you can drop by on a Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday when we do it together live, or in the Discord. You can paint some stuff up and chuck it in there and we can all have a look. It's one of their Fanatic paints. Yeah, so I've got some stuff. I've got some other stuff. But not the one you're talking about. I'll keep an eye out. Thanks for the recommendation. Appreciate that. How are we doing on subs today? 164. Nice. It's all going lovely jubbly. Right, got plenty of black on this guy now. Although I've just noticed I've not done any of the back of the left leg. Too much talking, that's what's going on. The Blood God will not be pleased. Average Dude, I've recently done up some Death Corp in a winter scheme which looked really cool. Chuck it in the Discord, man. That'd be really cool to see. Winter style Death Corps of Krieg. I like it. Right, looks like it's just the top of the backpack to go. Or the jump pack, should I say. Hey, do you want to know the sad thing? I've actually pre-ordered the Marnius Calgar model. I thought it'd be rude not to. Right, that's a 4 out of 5 on the Raptors. One more to go. One more to go. How did you get on with the texture paints from last week? I've not used them yet. You mean these? For my Death Guard. Yeah, I've not opened them yet, but I am looking forward to using them. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use this as well to get some nurgly looking goodness. And I've ordered some more green stuff as well, because I started putting tentacles on my Death Guard Rhino, and then I ran out of green stuff, so who would win, Orc Boys or Imperial Fist? Well, it all depends on what you're doing. But out of the two, I prefer Orcs, so I'm going to go with the Orcs. Sea of Green, green waves commence as we call for a war. And hopefully we advance quick enough to not get picked off by the Imperial Fist. Hey, this live stream's done over 1,000 views today, which means this is our most popular ever live stream, so thank you all for being here. Appreciate that very much. I started with Emperor's Children Lord Cacophonist. Modified its feet and cut away some of the texture base from them. I want to place a skull under his foot. It's my first ever model. Just want to paint. Call me Hades. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Yeah, sounds good. It's good that you're already experimenting. Chopping stuff up, sticking some skulls. Do you have experience with other models that's giving you these ideas? Where do you get your ideas from? Sounds good. BRB. Don't worry, I'm back. Just had to go for a quick poo, it's all good now. I like finding chill lives to watch while I build or paint. Got my sub. Awesome, dead man. That's nice to hear, man. Plus you like wrestling, good music and models. This is definitely going to be a nice place for you to be. Especially now you've joined the Discord as well. Plenty of fun to be had in there. Right, last one. Last raptor. We'll put some black on this and then we'll figure out what other colours we need to do. Just notice this guy's hand is still silver. Right. Let's rectify the hand situation on this guy. It's amazing the things you miss, especially when you're talking to people on the stream. Call me Hades. First ever model. Don't intend to battle, just assemble and paint them. Nice. Got the idea from seeing some really good kit bashes. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Call me Hades if you want to join the Discord. You'd be more than welcome.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber,
New subscriber, baby. Yeah, boy. Hannibal Fiero is now subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. What's that now? Oh. That must have been an either that's a notification for a subscribe that happened earlier today, or somebody has unsubscribed in the last few minutes. Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. The bot kind of has no consistency as to whether it does or doesn't give me a notification. I've noticed. Maybe there's a cooldown on it or something, I don't know. So, when are we getting merchandise store for this big channel? Casper. Casper's seen it grow over the last couple of weeks. Subscribers just jumped from 164 last time I looked at it to 168. What's going on? I appreciate it though. This is our most popular stream of all time, so thank you very much. Merchandise. If I thought anybody wanted it, I'd make some. Although I'd feel bad charging for it. Maybe I'll look into it one day. Even if I just make it to have myself, it'd be quite cool, I guess. I mean, I've got this mat. I've got a mug. And I've got a mat to put the mug on. Wear my own garms. You can also just call me Hades. Hades, the ancient god of the underground, right? I think Hades is the one in Hercules that's head is on fire. Is that right? Top knowledge from me. Not just a pretty face. Do 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 do. I'm here if you need help when the time comes. C-Ron, yeah, C-Ron TV is the guy that designed this logo. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, over 1,000 people have taken the time to watch this live stream. I mean, some of them probably watched for like a second and were like, ugh, who is this guy? Turned it off immediately. But now that I've downloaded the analytics app for YouTube, I can get that sort of information, which would be cool. I had a brief look at it earlier today. I'm hoping it gives me some good data. I got into miniatures after seeing Kit Bashers and Grimdarks and playing Space Marines 2. Nice. Did you enjoy Space Marine 2, Hades? We've got some free keys for Steam in the Discord if you want one. I think there's a Space Marine 1 key left over. I think there's a Vermintide key maybe in there. Just have a look in the Ozone in Discord. You can get yourself a free game on Steam. Well, I've got such a tickly throat today. Dead Man. I got in because I actually like the idea of building, painting and then playing. Still haven't played and have 3 different armies in various stages. Nice. Yeah, I don't play as much as I'd like to. I think my other half and I are going to have a battle at the weekend. Nice little Halloween battle, should be good. She will play orcs. I will play one of the other 9 armies that I have. I still love Space Marine 2. Nice. Yeah, it looks like they released quite a good bit of content for it as well. You play on Xbox. Nice. Do you have Xbox Games Pass, Hades? That's a real cool thing you can do. You can play Xbox Game Pass on a Fire Stick for the TV as well. We play Warhammer. We have no concept on how to be responsible with our money. Yeah, Casper, you're not wrong there, dude. Come to Germany and I'll play you. Guardian Easter. One day that will happen. That one day may well be next year. I have a feeling I need vengeance for our last match. Dude, we drew our last match, right? I don't remember beating you. I think we drew, from what I remember. Hexen! Hey, how's it going? How's your day going, Hexen? I have the cheapest Game Pass, as I like getting the 12 months. Ah, okay, nice. We did. That can't be how it stands. I think you beat me the game before. I need a win. Is that unpainted armour? Yeah, I'm painting the armour, filling in the black bits. Well, it's not technically unpainted. It was black, and then I dry brushed it grey, and now I'm painting it black again. I think we're contemplating holding the wedding around October next year. Nice, a spooky wedding. Around the time of Essence Spiel. I'll keep you updated. Yeah, let me know, dude. Nothing to stop me coming before then, though, right? It will be a special task to paint armour and keep painted trim clean. Yep. Do you think I should have done it the other way, Hexen? I kind of like to do it this way because I tend to overspill the trim and then tidy it up with contrast paints. I can't believe how tickly my throat is today. Apologies for the coughing. Sure, that's a little bit irritating in your ear holes. Guardian Easter is done for this evening. Don't forget to post your what you've achieved so far today into the Discord. Thank you for being here. Peace. See you soon, dude. Have a good week. I remember assemble this taken me up to 2 to 3 hours. Adam, are you a chaos guy? Good to hear. The more chaos guys, the better, in my opinion. Treat the sculpt as levels. Least effort is to start from the lower level and move up, because you could be sloppy when covering the lower levels. Nice. Good tip, Hexen. Thank you. Deadman, I threw a couple of piles of garbage in the Discord. Nice one, Deadman. I'll check that out shortly. Adam, World Eaters Berserkers. Nice, corn berserkers. Who doesn't like them? Cover them head to toe in thick blood. Nice. I've got a box of berserkers that I've not assembled yet. I'm quite looking forward to putting that together. So Adam, you like blood for the blood god then, right? That's good stuff. White red works well too. Prime them white and then apply thick coats of blood and filth. Nice. That's a good shout, Adam. Hey, if you want to share a picture with us in the Discord, Adam, it'd be good to have you there. Just type !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. You can come and join us and share your creations. Oh,
Thank you for following my stream.
Hexen, we've got to follow on the old Twitch. Ooh, yeah. Thank you, Hexen. Does that mean we've got Hexen on YouTube and on Twitch? Or do we just very coincidentally have two people with very similar names? Yeah, so that little jingle that goes off, I made that myself. And then we do the flashing lights, which represents our journey through the warp. Seems to be a whole chunk of red there that I missed yesterday. Let's tidy this red up. There we go. That's sorted that. Haha, coincidence. Nice. Decided to go all the way to Twitch to type Discord in the chat. It works in the YouTube chat as well, dude. Ah, we've got Hexen and we've got Hades. You have both now got a role in the Discord, which means you can see everything we've been up to and join in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that very much, guys. The more blood for the blood god we can get in the Discord, the better. Right, that's his lower half done. Just the top half to go. Oh, I missed a few messages. Dead man, I've got like 30-ish more raptors and warp talons I gotta build. Why on earth have you got so many? Think of the trim. No. Keep forgetting about them. See you on TV, off skis, beddy time. See you later, dude. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks for being here, Kron. Good to have you here. Yeah, once I've got the black on this, we will have a little run through what's been going on in the Discord. I'll go and have a look. Check out some models. That'll be good to see. It was good to see what you guys have been working on. Dead man, they were a gift, so they don't really fit. Ah, okay, someone gifted you some Warhammer. Yeah, I got some Warhammer for my birthday. I got the Lord Discordant for my birthday. I was quite happy with that. I also got a Tau Piranha. And some Death Guard. So, pretty nice haul for my birthday last month. Hades, I'm just killing time on Fallout New Vegas. Doing my first ever survival run. It's tough, but I'm actually enjoying it. Nice, it's good that you found a game to enjoy. Sometimes we have to remember that's why we're doing these things. You've got to enjoy it. Nice, a lot of beginners on the server. Great to see so many enthusiastic people. Good to be here. Thank you, Hexen. Yeah, we've got all sorts of people in there. It's nice building quite a nice little community. Which, for saying I only started streaming Warhammer 2 months ago, it's coming on really nicely. My first model was a Christmas gift last year. My brother got me a Chaos Knight. Wow. That's a pretty cool first model. It's a pretty big first model. You can barely even call that a miniature. I've got a Chaos Knight, but it's still in the box. It's one of my many not got round to it yet. I've built quite a few things that I've bought after the Chaos Knight. The problem is with the Chaos Knight is it's going to take me ages. I just know that it will. So I just haven't got around to it yet. Just got the top of the jump pack to do, and then we're done with the black for today, which is nice. Right, just make sure there's nothing obvious that I've missed. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Right then. Cacophonist I was going to keep in the box, but it called me to open it. Nice. Yeah, I actually do quite like the Emperor's Children stuff. To be fair, yeah, I like how varied all the Chaos stuff is. Some really cool models. I'll put him up in the Discord later. He's coming back up on the chopping block. Nice, that'll be good to see, Deadman. Your first ever miniature. With brush only? Yeah, probably a lot of time. Well, I'm thinking of just assembling it. I've not even assembled my Chaos Knight yet. I remember how long my Lord of Skulls took. That is a big, beefy miniature. You can't really call the Lord of Skulls a miniature, can you? I'm a non-believer in magnetizing. I like to make a decision and stick with it. That's what I... that and the fact that I'm not really skilled enough to magnetize, and also don't like having to paint any more than I have to. Looks good so far, oh, thank you. Yeah, so we based them black, we dry brushed them, we did silver on the back and the weapons, then we did red trim, then we did more red trim, and then we filled in the bits of black. So yeah, they're coming along all right so far. Not too bad. I'm learning. I'm doing, enjoying, and learning. Oh, just heard somebody tag me in Discord. Anything else grey and made out of plastic is a miniature. Well, I guess that's true. Just a Lord of Skulls is a mega boy. Probably the biggest, most expensive model I have is my Lord of Skulls. As long as you don't glue panels on the knight, painting process will be relatively safe. Okay. Magnets, how do they work? Yeah, you drill a little hole, glue a magnet in, and then you can have interchangeable weapons then. It's pretty cool if you have the time and inclination to paint a load of extra stuff. It's good if you're doing a lot of battling and you want all different loadouts. But for me, I just pick something, stick with it, paint it once, and there we go. Right, let's have a quick look in Discord before we wrap things up. What have we got? Right, we've got Hazmat's orcs from earlier today. Hazmat's getting really good at painting these orcs. I do like them. Do like them very much. Ah, the current project, the War Dog. I like it. Nice colour scheme, I like that. Nice to see a work in progress. Good stuff. Right, what else have we got? What else have we got? I've knocked all these raptors over now. Let's move them out of the way. Because shortly we will be opening some Warhammer trading cards. Hands up if you've never seen Warhammer trading cards before. You're going to learn today. Ooh, look at this. This tank. That's nice. I like how much gold you've managed to get on there. That's awesome. Very nice tank, that. This is Deadman, isn't it? Yeah, Deadman. Awesome tank, dude. Sai has posted their Dreadnought as well. The Fist. The Imperial Fist. I like it. And yeah, if anyone ever wants any like feedback or painting tips or anything, not that I'm particularly good, but it's always good to talk, right? Then feel free to direct message me if anyone ever wants to have that sort of chat that you wouldn't necessarily have on the stream. Hexen has posted some stuff. Nice, look at that Reboot Gilliman. That's awesome, dude. You've done an excellent job of that. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. I've got mine to paint. Mine is currently entirely blue. Ooh, Andrew. Almost done with your crisis suit. Nice. I really like that colour scheme. That's the colour scheme pretty much that they've used on the new Christmas box, right? I like it. Ooh, Sai's posted some more Imperial Fists. Nice. Quite thick with the paint as well. Get an interesting texture on those fists with the thick paint. I like how one of the transfers has also ended up on the table as well. I've got transfers that have ended up all over the place. I've only primed my Cacophonist. I mean, that's always a good start with the Vallejo rattle can. Yeah, I tend to use the Army Painter rattle cans. I've never tried a Vallejo one. Are they any good? Couldn't believe how nice it looked after it dried. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff primed now, ready for future streams. Quite looking forward to painting my winged Hive Tyrant Tyrannid. I think that'll be quite fun. Farsight Enclave. Still haven't even assembled the General. Intimidated. Right, we got, what meme have we got? Okay, we got Psy posted in the meme chat. Got Plague Doctor Necron in there as well. Good stuff. We've got something in music talk as well. Ah, yeah, Andrew recommended Caskets. I'm going to check them out. I'll listen to them when I'm at work tomorrow. That'll be good. Wow, that Titan, man. That's awesome. What a nice little brass and blood army you've got there. I like it. Vallejo and AK Black Primers. Probably one of the best for the hobby. Hey, we got Harry in the chat again. We had Harry yesterday, we got Harry today. How's the painting going tonight? Painting went well. I've done the black on the Chaos Raptors that we were doing yesterday. We've just been looking through the Discord, and shortly I'll be opening some Warhammer trading cards to end the stream. And then we will have done our 3 hours. I'll see you in the Discord. But between now and then, let's get some cards open, shall we? Right, so for those that don't know, a couple of years ago, Warhammer released a 40k trading card, and pretty much nobody cared. A lot of people didn't even know. So I've bought a load, and we opened them on the stream, and then we turn these videos into YouTube Shorts and try to drive some of the traffic to the stream and into the Discord. And anything you say whilst I open these cards will probably end up on YouTube. So if you want to say hello YouTube, now is your chance. And what would you like to see in these trading card packs? Anything Khorne, obviously, very good. I heard of it, but the manager of the Warhammer store said there are none. Well, little did they know. Here it is. Official trading cards by Panini. Let's go. Put the shinies to the back and let's have a look at what we get, shall we? Adeptus Sororitas. Tyrannid Lictor. Ultramarines Hellblaster, nice. Gene Stealer Cults. More Adeptus Sororitas. We got an Astra Militarum. Our first shiny of 2 is a Black Templar Marshal. Final card. More Adeptus Sororitas, which I never seem to be able to pronounce correctly. Right, pack 1 of 2, complete. Next pack. Say something cool in the chat, because it's going to end up on a YouTube short. Here we go. Our second pack of the day. Let's see what we get, shall we? 2 to the back. Ooh, it looks like our final shiny is going to be Chaos Demons. What do you reckon it's going to be? Tau Empire, Devilfish. I've got one of those. Adeptus Mechanicus. I haven't got any of those. Oh, we got Hellblaster again. We got one of those in the last pack. What's going on? Gene Stealer Cults. A lot of this we seem to have got in the last pack. We got that in the last pack as well. What is this deja vu? Right, Harlequins is our first shiny. Our final shiny. Chaos Demons, but which Chaos Demons will it be? Ooh. Plague Bearers of Nurgle. Nice. Is that the same pack? Harry, it felt like it, man. I don't know what happened there. It's like, hey, wait, I've seen this one. You can have seen this one. It's brand new. Right, let's sleeve these bad boys up. Where can I find those? I guess it depends what country you're in. You can buy them directly from the manufacturers. Panini still sell them. I got some from Panini and I got some from eBay. And there is also an Age of Sigmar trading card game. And from next week, here's some information for you guys that are still here. From next week, I'm going to open the stream with 2 packs of Age of Sigmar and close the stream with 2 packs of 40k. So lots of cool cards for you guys to see. And all of them will become shorts. We'll grow the channel and have a cool community for us all to enjoy. Alright, put these in a protective sleeve. If only I'd have put my Pokemon cards in a protective sleeve when I was 10 years old. I could be a millionaire. But with this, I just enjoy looking at the artwork. They've got some cool information on the back of them all as well. I'm thinking of making some YouTube shorts where I just like do a voiceover for the flavor text which is on the back of each card. Could be a cool thing to do. So there we have it, folks. We have painted the models. We have pulled the cards from the packs. We've sleeved them up. We've got people into the Discord. We've got a fun little community going on in there. And we've had loads of people in today's stream as well. Let's check the number. Wow. 1,411 people have viewed this stream today. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll drop a subscribe and I'll see you again in the future streams. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday are our regular streaming days. And then you might catch the occasional one at the weekend as well. So for those of you that have been here, thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you in a future stream. And if not the Discord, have a great rest of your day, the rest of your week. And I'll hopefully see you soon. Deadman was happy to be here. Nice. I'm now Sai's favourite streamer. Wow. Excellent stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you again soon. Woo! Baby!